Ghana's government has repatriated the first group of its nationals living in South Africa. It follows a wave of protests against undocumented immigration. The group says it no longer felt safe in the country. Some of them say they left because of repeated harassment. Anti-immigration groups have staged demonstrations in several South African cities, calling for stricter enforcement of immigration policy. Al Jazeera's Harun Mutasa has met some of the affected immigrant families in Durban.
See that woman there? She's come with her blankets and she's planning to spend another night here on the street in Durban, South Africa. This is the scenario playing out right now. You have one African country, Ghana, telling another African country, South Africa, that our citizens do not feel safe here. So we're chartering a plane and flying them out of the country for their safety. The South African government is trying to manage the situation. They're saying that they are trying to deal with issues of undocumented foreigners, and they condemn violence against foreigners and foreign-owned businesses. They also stress that most South Africans are welcoming. Only a few are anti-foreigners. But this is the scenario in this part of Durban. Foreigners who say they've been chased out of their homes by some South Africans who are telling them to leave. They're saying that you don't belong here. This is not your country. Go back home.
I'm not illegal. I'm legal. I have a paper. For 20 years, I'm using this paper. So he just punched me. That's how it happened. And in front of the police, in front of everybody, you see how he did.
And when he did that, how did that make you feel?
I'm hurt. I'm a man. I can fight myself, but the law doesn't allow me. Yes.
South Africans are saying people like you should go back home. What is your response?
Now, they're talking lies. They say they want illegal. People who are illegal. That's the one they are fighting. But we are not illegal. We are legal with our papers. And on our papers it's written we can work and study. But they come and fighting us. They're beating us. They're taking our goods. Yeah? Because he's not no one. We don't know him. He's not one of the government. The government, if they decide to say, no, this paper are invalid, we're going to take you home, we're going to go. But he's nowhere to be found. We don't know him. So how he can stand like a civilian like me, he come and start insulting another civilian.
Thank you very much, sir. That is just one of many scenarios and stories that we are hearing here in Durban. And these are foreigners who say that some of them have the paperwork and they can't understand why some South Africans want them to leave the country. It's an issue the government says it's trying to address, but it's certainly an indication of how tense things are in the country. Harun Mutasa, Al Jazeera, Durban.